Don't be overly generous with others. If you're too generous or kind to someone, they'll cross the line. When you're nice to people, they don't feel appreciated. You think you deserve it because you're naturally kind, and you keep asking for favors. If you want to help others, only help those who are grateful when you help them. There's no point in trying to repair a bad relationship, because it's not worth the effort. Smart people forgive, but unwise people ignore. You don't have to cater to your family, they'll take it for granted. Who betrays? Most people think it's someone they're not close to, but it's actually the other way around. When you hang out with people you know, you think they won't betray you. But there are only two kinds of betrayal: those who will betray you quickly and those who will betray you slowly. No matter how close you are, don't trust them 100% and try to protect yourself. Some people are sharply critical of other people's behavior and attitudes. They usually don't see their own flaws and only criticize the behavior of others. If you are criticized by such people, don't be angry and don't be disappointed. It is human nature to gossip and talk about others. We are only fully ourselves when we are alone. When the going gets tough, all the people you've been close to leave you. Only those who love solitude can truly be themselves. Friends are fleeting, and the only person you have left is yourself, and don't forget that even family members can be less than friendly. The wounds you suffer from your family are indescribable, and the thorns become bigger and deeper wounds that haunt you. Humans are like hedgehogs, and like the thorns on the hedgehog's body, if you get too close to others, you will inevitably be pricked by them. Don't expect too much from others, and don't try to get it. You are alone. You were born alone, and you die alone. When dealing with people, it's good to be intentionally kind and uncalculating at first. But if you see that the other person is about to cross the line, it's best to cut ties. You may think that this will make it difficult for you to meet new people. But I believe that humans are solitary beings from the beginning of time, and that the cause of all pain and suffering comes from our relationships with others. We continue to suffer because we try to coddle and hug the source of that suffering, our relationships with others. We can't help it. We are naturally solitary beings. All our pain and suffering arises because we expect too much from others, because we want to depend on them, because we want to be loved. It's not that unconditional kindness is foolish, it's that it's foolish to give unconditional kindness to someone who doesn't know how to give it. You need to be close to people who are grateful and reciprocate. A person who is ungrateful may die and never know it. He may go through life and never change. It would be foolish to expect anything from such a person. On the other hand, those who are able to return kindness and favors when you do them, keep them close. In a quarrel, it is better to remain neutral, and to speak sparingly. The world is a big place, and people are scary. It is better to be mute than to show it. When you're old and you look back, it's not worth it to try to be recognized as a good person. People are selfish by nature, and the only thing you have left is yourself, not your friends and acquaintances. People don't care what happens to them unless it benefits them. It doesn't matter if you've been friends for 10 years, you'll always betray them if it doesn't benefit you. People are spoiled if you treat them generously and kindly. They are like children. Do not be generous or kind in your dealings with people, especially those who have a shallow character. When they see someone whose nature is different from their own, they become jealous and try to pull them down. When it comes to relationships, be nice enough to keep them in moderation. There is no need to be overly friendly unless it is a close relationship. Keep your connections in moderation, and if you need them, they will be there, and if not, you can go on with your life.